Where to?
Wherever Templar affairs lead us.
Liam, it's not like you to set out without a plan.
Plan or no plan. We choose our own battlefield. And hey, we know most of these when we're at sea.
Right you are. Let's set sail. Let's move!
Who's Traps and Royal?
We only have one lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
So Achilles tasked you with this mission?
No. Task me to task you. You need to find what was stolen from Mackendal, Shay. You have to recover the precursor box of manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
To watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. Do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, do you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you can be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favorite son.
Connor's his favorite and only son.
Then Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
If you call me that again, I'll throw you in the ocean. Friendly fort sighted, Shay. I believe that's important as well. Wind's getting vicious.
Douse the royals and toss!
Trust me, you will sell those lobster by the ton in France. Ah, the cabbage farmer has returned. About time. We have a lead on that curious manuscript.
I'd be surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
A pirate?
The spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
How trustworthy are the pirates?
I consider them brothers, Shay. When the time comes, they will lend aid and help us fight the Templars. If only the roast beef would realize the Templars were pulling their strings.
Are the Templars truly in control in the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide.
And what about the spy we're meeting?
You need not worry about the chasseur. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. As it happens, he also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in these parts than you can ever hope to learn.
So Liam, what can you tell me about Adewale? You obviously admire the man.
I had the honor of working with him once. I've never known anyone who'd done so much for our cause. It's much more than that.
Adewale was already a legend before joining the Brotherhood. He was a pirate, the scourge of the West Indies, rubbing elbows with the likes of Blackbeard, Woodes Rogers, and Calico Jack Rackham.
Calico who?
Oh, read a book, will you?
About 20 years ago, Adewale intercepted a Templar convoy and stole a mysterious package. He traveled to Port-au-Prince and entrusted it to a woman he believed was loyal to our cause. Should be nearby, Captain.
There, Cap! An English vessel, and she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
And let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
Pretty sight. I say this is a good day to lighten King George's pockets.
Be careful. A few shots should be enough to cripple her. Too much damage and she'll go down with all souls and all spoils.
Put them board and loot her before the crew knows what hit them.
Survivor in the water, Captain! Hold tight! They're too close there!
Trim the yards off the wind!
Keep off the damn...
Hold your fire!
Don't want to show them what's for, Captain.
Now's the time, let's board her!
Spoils are ours! For the more again!
at the
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morgan before going any further. There's a harbour master stationed nearby. Spend our new wealth on improvements.
I didn't realize there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Yes. Francois McCandle is their mentor. He gathers many of his assassins from the balloons.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
They are. A shame, though. They escaped terrible conditions only to be killed in that earthquake.
But Haiti's a French colony now.
Aye, it is.
And here, the assassins are helping King Louis. But in Haiti, the French own the slaves who are set free by the assassins.
Our struggle is beyond political borders, Shay.
Anticosti shouldn't be far. Keep us on course, Captain. Where's Perse, Shay? Small fishing village.
Is this the place? Nothing but fishermen and their gear.
Perse and fishing go hand in hand, but it will serve our purposes well enough. The French fish these waters first, but King George is laying claim to more every year. The locals are caught in the middle.
Fall down! Fall down!
Anchor!
You'd better borrow some coin. Bartering with an empty purse won't get you very far.
What service can I provide? My thanks for your trust, Captain. What do you be needing today, then? Rum bit of business, that. What's on your mind, Captain? My thanks for your trust, Captain.
quick!
We should resume course to Anticosti, Captain.
Indeed. The chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
Let's move!
The danger's behind us, Shay.
He's not fighting, lad! Loading cargo!
Ships ahoy!
More fishermen from Persay. Careful, Shay. These waters are full of enemies.
Enemy ships!
They're sinking the fishing boats.
They must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
These cowards must pay!
And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? Sink every last one of them?
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened.
Ready to hit them, sir! Enemy making for us, sir! Keep that long! Royal Navy! Missed! Ready here! Captain! He's breaking up! Loaded, Captain! They're firing, sir! Fire! Ready to fire!
No sword but made! Fire!
And let us go on.
Not too far from Anticosti Island now.
Will your friend the spy be waiting for us?
Yes. I hope the chasseur has more information than the manuscript.
Maybe he'll have the whole thing figured out for us.
And maybe I'm Emperor of Rome.
Obvious Caesar. Salt air, open skies. A man out on the ocean is as free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
We're out here for a reason, Shay. Mind your duty.
Well, what's the point of freedom if you cannot breathe deep and enjoy it?
Templars stick to this continent like tar. Don't feel liberated until we pry them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men instead of skulking around.
And would you smile and wish them a good day as they lay their boot on your neck?
Of course not.
They're murdering bastards who want to control the world and everyone in it. Never forget.
We have nothing in common with that, of course.
That wind's trouble, Captain Cormac.
There it is. Anticosti. The chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript.
Careful. It's quite a rough squall, Captain. Dock the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
The rum here is terrible. Let me see.
Louis Joseph. How goes the third? Take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good. We could use some more powerful weapons. Le Chasseur, allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium dream.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken it.
Where's the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is. Lawrence Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill. Shay, let's return and find him. You, sir, have our thanks. Captain Cormac at the helm.
So what's our next heading?
Wherever this Lawrence Washington drops his guard.
Liam, you're finally getting into the spirit of things.
He's a Templar and a politician. What's there to like?
Good. Hoist anchor. Where does Chevalier get off ordering us around like that? We're assassins, same as him.
He's more experienced and he knows his waters better, Shay. That makes him in charge of these parts.
Well, he commands me around back at the homestead too. Is he a truffle pig to know land better than me?
Show some respect, Shay.
He I stick my neck out as much as any of us.
Yeah, twice as often it seems. That's just the thing. Chevalier hangs back and thinks before making a decision. His experience has earned him that right.
I wonder how much more experience I'll need before I can decide when to wake up or take action. I swear, Liam, sometimes I feel I was more grown up when we were children. We slept rough and scrounged for meat, but at least we decided where and when.
Money's all gone, it's the same old song. Get up, Jack, don't sit down. Come along, we jolly brave boys, there's plenty more grog in the jar. With loud and rainy ocean like a jolly roving tar. Then Jack will slip on board some ship bound for India or Japan. Asia, there the ladies fair, all love a sailor man. He'll go ashore and he'll not scorn to buy some girl a gun. When his money's all gone, it's the same old song. Get up, Jack, down, sit down. Come along, we jolly brave boys, there's plenty more grog in the jar. We'll plow the briny ocean like a jolly roving tar. When Jack is worn and weather beat, too old to cruise about, they'll let him stop in some rum shop till 8 bells calls him out. Then he'll raise hands high and now he'll cry, thank Christ! Storm cover! Looks back!
Careful! It's quite a rough squall, Captain.
Twas a cold and dreary morning in December, and all of me money it was spent. And where it went, I swear I can't remember. So down to the shipping office I went. The fighting taking you that. They deserve the captain heave a hoe. Ship's station would be better.
Careful! It's quite a rough squall, Captain.
Move it! Incoming fire!
Go down like a sack of potatoes.
Your end is nigh! As much sail as you can!
Full sails!
Give me some speed!
Let loose the reins!
Bring up the rope!
Batten that down.
Loading cargo! As we
Over there, Captain.
Fishing set at the Greystone. The French took over after it was ransacked by bandits.
In that windy old weather, stormy old weather, when the wind blows, we'll all pull together. When up jumped a herring, the queen of the sea.
Two assassin allies of their
Now,
home
oh,
two
skipper,
bends.
you cannot catch me in the windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all pull together. If we sighted a thrasher, slash in his tearing, dead straight to land, Captain! To hoist up your sail in the windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all pull together. Then up jumps a slipsail, as strong as a horse. Says, now, old skipper, you're miles off course. In the windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all pull together. Then along comes a place who's got spots on his side. Says not much longer he sees you can ride in the windy old weather.
Get them
Stormy
aloft!
old
That's
weather.
on sail!
The Templars desire to understand the nature of these artifacts. Their spies have called upon many doctors and other learned people in New York.
They have also approached many tribes with questions.
Yeah, they've been showing that manuscript far and wide. No one can read the strange writing or understand the images. We do have a name, though.
We learned that Lawrence Washington sent out the manuscript.
Lawrence Washington, businessman, Virginian politician, and high-ranking Templar.
Oh, yes. I recently heard he was back from the West Indies. One of my men saw his major domo pick up a strange package.
Then that package will be delivered to him promptly. Shay, figure out what it is and find Washington. And when you do, learn all you can.
I'll prepare the Morrigan.